Hey greatness. Now, do you have to be happy in order to manifest what you want? A lot of teachings around the law of attraction and manifesting and creating your reality says that you have to be in a high vibrational state, that you have to be happy in order to manifest what you want. That's not actually 100% true. I'm going to show you why, 5 reasons how you can manifest without being happy. Now, if you have the belief system or the identity that everything works out for me, then you're going to manifest everything works out for me, whether you're happy or not. If you genuinely believe on a subconscious level that everything works out for me, everything goes my way, I am a lucky person, you'll have lucky experiences, you have synchronicities in your life. I remember there was a point in my life where I wasn't happy and I knew, or I felt as if I was a lucky person and lucky things would happen. And so there's the first reason why you don't need to be happy in order to manifest. So there's so many stories out there, even films, where it's the hero's journey, where this person's struggling with something, they're having some sort of trial or tribulation that they're going through. They end up, finding a woman, finding like their superpower or whatever it is, and then they manifest their reality, right? They create, what it is that they want. In the beginning, they didn't feel good. There was experiencing adversity. Adversity can be used as a tool to facilitate what you want to create in your life. Do you have to feel happy in that moment in order to manifest the outcome that you want? No. The adversity, the pain of what you're going through can be used to facilitate the manifestation. The frustration, the anger that you could be going through can facilitate the motivation and the drive to make something happen, to make some changes in your life. And so there's the second reason why you don't need to be happy in order to manifest what you want. Next is one of my teachings, and this using the power of neutrality shifting and understanding that if you feel neutral around something, if you're not desiring or hoping or wishing, and it's normal for you to have that thing that you want in your life, when it's just normal and natural, whether that's attracting your dream life partner, whether that's attracting a significant amount of money, whether that's traveling the world, whether that's becoming successful in your online business, whatever it is, if that's normal for you on an identity level, that you have that level of success or you have that perfect partner, then you'll attract it and manifest it into your life. And so you can manifest from a state of neutrality where it's just normal and natural for you to experience that in your life. Now, I have personally manifested money, 6-figure income, and also traveling all over the world. This was years ago when I was depressed, when I was unhappy, when I was experiencing anxiety, when I was ill, I wasn't even well. So I was in a very, what we would call low vibrational state. Now, I'm not suggesting that you do this, but what I was doing is I was just visualizing the life that I wanted. And did I necessarily feel good about my visualization? Not necessarily. I just put the pictures in my mind of what I wanted, and I got it. And when I got there, I wasn't necessarily happy. So it's not something that I'm actually suggesting that you do. But again, this is another example that you can manifest without actually being happy, because so many people think you have to be happy and be in this high vibrational state all the time in order to manifest your reality, but that's not 100% true. And in a moment, I'm going to give you some suggestions of the best vibrational states or the best emotional states to be in order to create your reality. And these are states that are easy to access and you can access them very quickly. Now, there's a very powerful book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And in this book, there are certain emotions that he talks about that help you create your reality. And so the first emotion is that of desire. Now, I'm a little bit of against the desire thing. I think if me and Napoleon Hill was to have a conversation, he wouldn't necessarily tell you to desire either. I think it can be a destructive state when you overly desire something and you want it too much. When you want something too much, you actually end up repelling it. And that's why I say you need to make it normal and natural for you to manifest that into your life. But desire is actually really powerful in terms of motivation, drive, and getting stuff done. So he talks about desire. He talks about faith, having a high level of faith, which nowadays we will call confidence or certainty. Tony Robbins talks about certainty quite a lot, and just being convinced that this is true for you and real for you, and having that high level of certainty. It's a very, very powerful state to be in. When I first learned about faith in this book, Think and Grow Rich, that's when I manifested my first biggest 5-figure income. Okay, when I read this book, I read the chapter Faith, and I was like, wow, this is like powerful, like. And then I applied it into my life, and literally 2 months after, I had manifested my biggest income that I've ever done in my online business. So it's a very, very powerful state. Another state that he talks about in the book is love, the feeling of love, the feeling of sex, and the feeling of romance. These three feelings kind of tie in together, but these particular emotions put you in a high vibrational state. And have you ever heard the saying, you know, behind every, you know, great man is an amazing woman, and vice versa, right? And, you know, a lot of successful people, they are in a marriage, they were married, or they're with someone in a relationship, because obviously, like, that sense of love, that drive, you want to take care of your family, you want to take care of the unit that you've created for yourself. And so love can be extremely powerful. We're going to be talking a little bit more about love in just a sec. Another state that's extremely powerful that Napoleon Hill recommends in the book Think and Grow Rich is that of enthusiasm. When you're enthusiastic, when you add enthusiasm to your work, to your manifestation and your visualization, enthusiasm is like charisma in a way. It's like being charismatic about your dreams, your goals, and your desires. And when you're excited about, when you're enthusiastic about it, it's a very attractive and an energy that exudes you. It's like you become more desirable in a way when you're enthusiastic. People like you more or connect with you more when you're enthusiastic. And so it doesn't necessarily mean that you're like really bubbly and like, rah rah. Your enthusiasm can be just on the inner world and just like, I'm excited about this, or I'm feeling really good about this. You don't necessarily have to show it externally. And some people get a little bit confused when they hear like, oh, I need to be enthusiastic and excited, and what that looks like on television, or what they've seen in the movies, or they're seeing other people and how they're excited. Your excitement might be a little bit more mellow. I'm a mellow person, I'm a laid back person. So my excitement is not necessarily like rah rah, like out there. I'm a little bit more calm and gentle. Can you imagine Sadhguru being excited? Can you imagine Eckhart Tolle being excited? These people are very, very calm, but they are enthusiastic. Okay, they have enthusiasm. It doesn't look like Eckhart Tolle has enthusiasm. I'm sure he's enthusiastic. He's actually quite funny and humorous. So I guess what I'm saying here is, don't label yourself that is someone that is not enthusiastic. Your enthusiasm might be a little bit different compared to someone else who actually shows it on their face and their actions and their posture and their mannerisms. Another state that Napoleon Hill talks about is hope. Now, I only suggest using this when perhaps you're going through adversity or something very challenging. This emotion of hope. Hoping when you are fine and everything, you know, it's not necessarily the best state, because sometimes you can't just like jump from being in adversity straight to excitement or enthusiasm or happiness, right? You can't jump all the way to that particular vibration. So you would go into the vibration of hope and just work your way up to feeling that particular state of enthusiasm and faith and love and all of these other feelings. Now, this particular state is actually not in the book Think and Grow Rich, but it's a very, very powerful state, and that's the state of forgiveness, and doing forgiveness and feeling forgiveness, even using the power of Ho'oponopono. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And repeating that over and over and over again. That's a very powerful state to be in when you're constantly forgiving. Forgiving what you see, forgiving your thoughts, forgiving your emotions, your negative emotions. This is a very powerful state to manifest from when you're constantly forgiving. So I want to show you 3 powerful states that will radically shift your life and doesn't necessarily require you to be happy. Now, I do recommend that you manifest fulfillment. I do recommend that you feel happy now. I'm not saying to stay away from this particular state, but sometimes your external reality, you know, a lot of people go through a lot of challenges. You know, I speak to a lot of clients on the phone, people going through abuse and being in narcissistic relationships to having divorces and, you know, lawyers and like all these troubled situations. And so if your external reality is like that, it's very hard to be happy, right? Now I've done a lot of work on myself and I can be happy in very challenging situations, but for a lot of people that's quite challenging. So I want to share with you some 3 states that will enable you to actually get into a very powerful vibration to really create your reality. So the first state is that of loving yourself, appreciating yourself. And you don't necessarily have to feel it just yet. What I recommend is you do more things for yourself. So when you wake up in the morning, spend at least half an hour, 15 minutes just doing something for you. Okay, giving to yourself first before you start your day and give to others. You want to fill your cup first, feel that sense of self-love and appreciation for yourself, and then go about your day. I'll link a video at the end of this video where I will show you how to create your own subliminal recording so you can reprogram your subconscious mind for self-love. But you can also practice an exercise where you actually look in the mirror and you're just saying kind things to yourself over and over. At first, it's a little bit uncomfortable. It might feel uncomfortable to you. But as you do this and you look in the mirror and you look into your eyes and you just sense what you're feeling about yourself, good things and positive things, allow them to come through and speak them out loud to yourself as you look in the mirror. It's an extremely powerful exercise. And if you do this for 7 days, it will radically shift your life. It's actually a 7-day challenge inside the description where I talk about this particular exercise in much more detail. The second state is that of gratitude. Okay, gratitude is an extremely powerful state, and before you do any kind of manifestation, I recommend getting into a state of gratitude. Gratitude and feeling that emotion of appreciation that your wishes are already fulfilled and living in the end, and knowing that everything that you want is working out. Best case scenario. I don't know if you know Heather on Instagram, but she's her name's Activation Vibration, I believe. On Instagram, she talks about this state of everything is working out, best case scenario. Everything is working out, best case scenario. Everything is working out, best case scenario. And just feeling that sense of gratitude and appreciation for the things that you have and the things that you're creating in your life. This can radically shift your life, and you don't necessarily need to be happy, but over time you will become happier and feel a state of happiness as you begin to practice more gratitude. The last state that I highly suggest is twofold. It's that of action, but also stillness. So stillness is where you'll get the information, the downloads, the intuitive guides, the information, the things that you need to take action in your life. Okay, so the feminine is the downloads, the meditation, the stillness. All right, you get into a meditative state, you listen to a meditation, do a meditation every day. And as you get those downloads, that's going to put you in a nice, peaceful, relaxing state. Your mind's going to organize itself, and it will help you create more of your reality, but also taking action. The state of action is going to lead to success as well. The universe rewards action in very powerful ways. Doing things that make you feel uncomfortable and stepping outside your comfort zone is very, very powerful. Action is one of those vibrational states that not a lot of people talk about in the law of attraction community, but it does create a lot of results. If we look at someone like Bob Proctor or Abraham Hicks or Bashar or Sadhguru, all of these people are taking action. All of these people have a team. All of these people have a business. All of these people are taking massive amounts of action, but it's not something that's discussed or talked about. Even right now, as I record this video, I'm taking action, and that's how I'm manifesting my reality. That's how I'm creating what I want. So here's a video right here on how to create your own subliminal recording to reprogram your subconscious mind for more success, health, happiness, and wealth. And remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Find out what's hidden deep in your subconscious mind blocking your epic future by getting your free subconscious mind diagnosis session through the link in the description.